Before to start the dance lesson, it is important to make sure that 1. Your grown-ups are okay for you to dance. 2. That the room is tidy, with no toys or other objects on the floor, and that there are no sharp corners in the room, as you can hurt yourself. And 3. That you wear comfortable clothes, but no socks or tights, as you can slip and hurt yourself. Is everything good? Great. Let's start.
Hello and welcome to this special Christmas story. Are you ready to dance with me? Great. First of all, we are going to warm up. We are going to shake our hands up, shake our hands down, shake our hands behind, shake one leg, the other leg. Shake our hands up, shake our hands down, shake our hands behind. One step and close, one step and close. Good. Now with music. Off we go, shake up. Shake down. Shake behind. One leg. Other leg. Shake up. Shake down. Shake behind. One step and close. One step and close. Shake up. Shake down. Shake behind. One leg. Other leg. Shake up. Shake down. Shake behind. One step, close. One step, and close. Well done, that was very good. Now, I'm going to tell the story.
Today's one is called Mrs Claus' Surprise. This story takes place on the 24th of December. Santa has to leave to deliver the presents to children from all over the world. Mr. Claus is delighted, but Mrs. Claus is very worried. It's snowing a lot outside.
Let's go. It's time to get started,
said Santa Claus.
I don't want to keep the children waiting.
There, said Mrs. Claus. Here are some biscuits for the road, and your phone in case there is a problem. And above all, do take care of yourself. Santa gathered his things, gave Mrs. Claus a kiss, and took a seat on his magnificent sleigh full of presents.
Come on, my lovely reindeers. Time to go. The kids are waiting for us,
he said to his four-legged friends. And off they went, Santa's sleigh soaring through the sky.
Let's join Santa Claus in this story. Good. And we are going to do this in a special way. Firstly, we are going to sit down like dancers. So we put one knee down, other knee, sit to the side like a mermaid, and we put our legs in front. Good. Now we are going to take some special glue, and we are going to bend our legs all the way to the toes and stick. Good. Now we are going to ride the sleigh by pedaling with our feet 12 times, like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We put all our toes down and we shake, 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 shake our legs, and off we go again. Good. Now with music. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That was very good. Let's continue the story.
Soon after, Santa's phone rang. It's Mrs. Claus. Is everything going well? I'm a little worried with all this snow outside. Can you see the roofs of the houses and the chimneys to pass through the presents?
Yes, all is good, Mrs. Claus. Thank you for catching up on me. All that snow got me running late. I will call you back as soon as possible,
replied Santa Claus. But lo and behold, distracted by his conversation with Mrs. Claus, he didn't realize that he was flying too low and that he was about to hit a large chimney.
Oh dear, Santa is so cheeky. Let's help him stay focused on the road and make sure that he does not miss a turn. We stand up. Good. And we are going to do this in a special way. Firstly, we are going to rise up on the midpoint, like this. So just the toes are on the floor. And we are going to walk on the midpoint. So off we go. Good. Then when I'm going to say turn, we are going to spin by making lots of little steps with our feet. So off we go, turn. Good, and off we go back walking. And when I say turn, we spin. Good. Now with music. Off we go walking. Well done, that was very good. Let's go back to the story.
Phew! After a turn to the left, to the right, to the left, and to the right again, the sleigh lunged at full speed, escaped having an accident badly at all. But all this done made his phone fall and disappear in a big pile of snow at the foot of a house. Santa Claus was so focused on his mission, dropping off the presents to the children, that he didn't notice a thing. As time passed, Mrs. Claus had no news from Santa Claus, and she decided to call him back. She rang his phone several times, but no answer. Mrs. Claus thought that Santa was too busy with the presents and that terrible snowstorm. Unable to wait without doing a thing, she decided to go and meet Santa Claus to help him with his presents distribution. I wouldn't want him to miss a chimney, she said to herself. The children would be so sad. Mrs. Claus then quickly left the house, got on her sleigh, on which she had not forgotten to put some surprises for Santa Claus. Knowing well the path taken by Father Christmas, Mrs. Claus joined him as quickly as possible, braving the storm and cold. Flying high in the sky, she took a lot of risks, but she absolutely wanted to catch up with Santa Claus.
Quick, let's catch up with Santa. We stand up. Good. And we are going to do this by galloping. And to gallop, we pick up both legs, like this. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Good. And at some point, the music is going to change. And we are going to do something different. We are going to get up on our toes, back on the midpoint, and we are going to run and do a big gallop, like this. Run, 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 big gallop. Good, and again, run, 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 big gallop. Then the music goes back, so we go back to doing lots of gallops. And gallop, 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 gallop. And when the music changes, run, 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 big gallop. Run, 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 big gallop. Good. Now, there's music. Big gallop. Lots of gallops. Big gallop. Big gallops. Well done, that was very good. Let's continue the story.
Suddenly, between the snowflakes, she made out the lights of Santa's sleigh in the distance. She continued to speed up the reindeers. Arriving at the height of Santa Claus, she exclaimed, "Oh, hey-oh! Surprise, Santa Claus! I have come to help you and keep you company! Look what I brought to warm you up!" Mrs. Claus then took a pot of hot chocolate with ginger and cinnamon, Santa's favorite drink, from her sleigh. "Oh, Mrs. Claus, how sweet!" said Santa. Once Father Christmas has been warmed up by the excellent chocolate from Mrs. Claus, they continued together the distribution of the presents.
Let's help Mr. and Mrs. Claus distribute the presents. We stand up. Good. And we are going to do this in a special way. Firstly, we are going to trot from one chimney to the next. So we pick up our legs in front, like this. Hop, 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 hop. Good. And we can go anywhere around the room. Then we are going to do petit assemblée to join our legs together and pass the presents through the chimney. So we bend our leg and jump to join our legs together. Good. Then we go to the next chimney. So if we go trotting, trot, 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 trot. And when I say petit assemblée, we jump to join our legs together and pass the presents through the chimney. Good. Now with music. Off you go trotting. Petit assemblée. Trotting. Petit assemblée. Trotting. Petit assemblée. Very good. Trotting. Petit assemblée. Trotting. Petit assemblée. Well done, that was very good. Shall we finish the story?
Very early the next morning, Santa and Mrs. Claus finally returned home, exhausted but so happy to have been able to distribute all the presents on time. The snowstorm is over and the sun is rising in a beautiful winter blue sky. Santa and Mrs. Claus are looking at each other, smiling. Mother Christmas noticed. "We are very lucky."
Yes, confirmed Santa Claus. Let's go celebrate with our friends, the elves.
And that morning, in the house of Santa Claus and Mrs. Claus, but also in the houses from all over the world, all celebrated Christmas.
It's the end of the story. We are finished with the reverence. We stand up. Good. And we open our feet in first position, like this, to make a slice of cake or a slice of pizza. Good. And we put our arms down to make like a balloon. That's it. Follow me. Off you go. and lovely dancing. I wish you all lovely end of year celebrations, and I'll see you very soon for another story. Goodbye!
If you enjoyed the story, don't hesitate to ask a grown-up to subscribe to the channel, to leave a like, and to share the video with all your friends. Thank you.